Show you how to use Microsoft Office with Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. First, I'm going to show you Excel and how to auto sum feature. So what you do is you go down to F, you go down to F42 down here, you select it, and up here in the top right, click on that little button, and you have the auto sum feature. So it takes the sum of all these numbers. There we go. Oh, nope. Hold on. So if we select there we go. That should be better. Now 443 is the total number there. Next thing I'm going to do is show you how to freeze panes. So you go to View, Freeze Panes, and there you go. So you can still see the top portions here as you scroll. So you can see the very bottom and the very top all together. To unfreeze it, you go back up there and click Unfreeze. Next thing I'm going to show you to do is 45-degree column headings. So you select all the column headings, go over to Home, go to Orientation and Angle Counterclockwise. They are now angled at 45 degrees. The next thing you do, next thing I'm going to show you is conditional formatting. So for this one, I'm going to select them all, and you do conditional formatting, highlight cells, text that contains. So for this one, we typed in All Star would be dark red or light red with white text. So when you click OK, I'm not going to, but when you click OK, everything that contains the word All Star in it should be turn up red. Everything else should not. The last thing I'm going to show you is if statements. So for example, for this one, we wrote it's equals if, and then we used and. So if the cell D3 here is greater or equal to 22, and the cell E3 is greater than or equal to 10, we would write All Star in the column. If not, it would write not AS. So you would click Enter, and it's not AS. So what you do then is you would take the little box, scroll it all the way down to the bottom, and it would do it for every single row. Alright, so that was Excel. Next is Access. So once you open it, you're going to click Enable Content. So what we're going to do is open up the stats one, query number 2, and port number 2. So now when you create a query, what you want to do is go to Create Query Wizard, and OK, and you put all the fields over, and you would click Next, Finish, and it would come up with this query. And so once you put the data, so when you go here, you have to enter the criteria in. So the criteria we put in, and it just went away. So what we had actually put in there was all the infield positions. So but catcher, first, second, short, and third. And these were what we came up with. Or not catcher, it was just infield positions, I guess. So then to create a report for this query, you select on the query, and then you create Report Wizard over here, and you select all fields again. Next, 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 and next, and then modify, finish. And what it does is it brings up the the field list here, where you can type in different, or you can change how it looks. So then you can change it over here. So I'll go back to that for this one. So what we did was we changed batting average that way. You can reorganize this however you want, and you go to Report View. You have it set up right here. and it puts everything in a nice orderly column for you. Alright, so that's access. So the last thing is PowerPoint. So the first I'm going to show you is to do Slide Master. So what you would do is you go to View and Slide Master, and it gives you like all the slides that you could use on this PowerPoint. And what this is good for is if you want to put a logo or something in the corner on this page, every time you use this page, the logo will pop up. Last two things I'm going to show you are animations and transitions. So for we'll go to this page for transitions. So if you just click on the page, there are a lot of transitions you can use to get to the page. So we'll choose honeycomb. So whenever you'll click on it, it does that to get to the next page. So if you go to the page before and you get through this page, it should be honeycomb to the next one. Alright. And then the last thing is animations, and you go up animations here and you select what you would like it to, what you want to move. Then you can choose how you want it to move in. And flying is, I think, a good one. So when you go to start your slideshow, it's not there, but when you click next, it flies in. Alright,